Hello everyone, I am going to explain question number 8, second part from exercise 9.2, and this question belongs from 12th class maths. In this question we have to integrate sine cube x with respect to x. So we'll start the process. We have to integrate, so I am going to assume the integration as I, and we have to integrate sine cube x with respect to x. So students, again here trigonometric functions power is 3, that is cube is there, so directly we cannot integrate, because in integration we cannot integrate the trigonometric function until it have power 1, and if its power is more than 1, then we have to first reduce the power up to 1 and then we have to start the integration process. So for that student, since its sine cube x is given to us, so we are going to use the formula. We have one formula which you might have learned, that is sine 3 theta is equal to 3 sine theta minus 4 sine cube theta. So from this formula, if we want sine 3 theta, then I am going to shift this term here. So it is going to be plus 4 sine cube theta is equal to, and I am going to shift this term in that side, so it is going to be 3 sine theta and minus sine cube 3 theta, and now we want only sine cube theta, so this 4 is in multiply, so it will go in division with both the term. So 3 upon 4 sine theta minus sine 3 theta upon 4. So this is the formula for sine cube theta which I am to replace here. So here when we replace the value of sine cube x, the values which we are going to obtain are 3 upon 4 sine x minus sine 3x upon 4 and then dx. So these are the formulas, students. So here now we are going to separate them. So when we separate them, we will obtain 3 upon 4 sine x dx minus outside, then sine 3x upon 4 dx. Now we are going to integrate them. So 3 upon 4 will behave as the coefficient. Integration of sine x is minus cos x. This minus sign as it is, and this 1 upon 4 also I am writing as a coefficient outside. Sin 3x integration is minus cos 3x, but here it's 3x, so we have to apply the chain rule. So when we apply the chain rule, we have to differentiate 3x, and differentiation of 3x is only 3, and since it's integration, so by 3 we have to divide, and plus integration constant. I hope this process is clear. So this 1 upon 4 I kept as the coefficient. Sin 3x integration is minus cos 3x, and this 3x is not only x, is 3x, so we have to apply the chain rule. So when we apply the chain rule, differentiation of 3x is 3, and since we are doing integration, so by 3 we have to divide, that's why I wrote here 1 upon 3. Now when we will simplify, we are going to get minus 3 upon 4 and cos x as it is. This 4 multiplied by 3 is 12, minus minus plus. So plus cos 3x upon 12 plus c. So that's the answer of question number 8, second part. Now we are going to start question number 9, first part. And in first part, students, we have to integrate the function 1 upon sine x and cos cube x. So this is the function which we have to integrate. So in the solution we will start. Let I is equal to integration of 1 upon sine x, then cos cube x, and we are integrating with respect to x, that's why dx. Now here since the trigonometric functions are appearing in the denominator, so it's in fraction form, and there is no option for fraction in integration. Directly we cannot integrate the fraction. So whatever is appearing in the denominator, anyhow we have to shift in the numerator. So we are going to change the trigonometric function here, sine and cos, in terms of tan and sec. So for that, what I am going to do is, I am going to divide the numerator and denominator both by cos to the power 4. So it's a method, students, in integration, that we have to, sometimes we have to change both the integration ratios in the form of tan and sec. So for that, they say the highest power of cos is 3. So one more power, that is 4. So numerator also divide by cos to the power 4x, and the denominator also divide by cos to the power 4x, and then dx as it is. So here 1 upon cos to the power 4x is sec 4x, reciprocal formula I used. Now here cos cube x can cut by here, and what power is going to remain? 1. So sin x upon cos x is only tan x, and then dx as it is. Now this we have to simplify further, because here power is 4, so we are going to simplify it. I am going to write it as sec square x multiplied by sec square x, then dx and tan x as it is. Now this sec square x, from trigonometric identities we can write as 1 plus tan square x, then sec square x as it is, and dx as it is, and denominator tan x as it is, and this is what I. So we will assume this as first equation. Now students, we have to apply the substitution method. So in substitution method, we are going to assume that tan x is equal to t. So when we differentiate, we will get sec square x dx is equal to dt. So this is our equation second, this is our equation third. So we write here, from equation second, equation third, and equation fourth, we get I is equal to integration of, now in the bracket we have 1 plus tan square x. Here what we have? Tan square x. So instead of tan square x, what is the value of tan x? T. So here what will come? T square. So here we have to write down only t square, then bracket close, and sec square x. Sec square x and dx. See, this sec square x and dx is what here? Sec square x dx is dt. So instead of sec square x and dx, we have to write down only dt and tan x. And here we have tan x, and tan x is what? T. So here also we have to write down t. So it's going to be t. Now we separate them. So I is equal to integration of, when we separate the denominator, it is going to be 1 upon t plus t square upon t, and bracket close dt. I am going to separate both the integration. So when we separate it, it is going to be 1 upon t dt, plus here t and t will cancel, so we will get here t dt. So now we will apply the integration formula. 1 upon t's integration is log mod t, plus t's integration is t, power is 1 here, so n plus 1 upon n plus 1, that is 1 plus 1 plus integration constant. So we had used the formula here. Now t again we will replace. So what we assumed as t initially, we assumed it as tan x. So t will replace by tan x, and here it's going to be t square upon 2 plus c. So finally this t will also replace, so we are going to get log 10x plus 10 square x, because t students we assumed as 10x, that's why, and plus c. So this is our first part. Now we will solve the second part of same question, that is we have to integrate 1 plus x, it's in bracket, multiplied by e to the power x divided by cos square bracket x dx. So this function we have to integrate with respect to x. So in solution first we will assume I is equal to integration of 1 plus x multiplied by e to the power x, then cos divided by cos square x and then e to the power x. Now this is going to be our equation 1. So here students directly we will start by substitution method. In substitution method, this bracket I am going to assume as t. So we'll in some particular questions, by observing the question you will come to know that what you have to assume as t. So here we will assume x, e to the power x we have to assume as t. So when we will differentiate it, we have to differentiate it by, since it's a product of two functions, so first function, second function. So first function as it is, then differentiation of second function is e to the power x plus e to the power x, second function as it is, the differentiation of first function is multiplied by 1, then dx as it is, and then dt. So what I had done, it's a two functions product. So first function as it is, differentiation of second function, that is e to the power x differentiation is same, that is e to the power x, then e to the power x as it is, and differentiation of first function is 1, and then dx and then dt. So this is our equation second, this one is our equation third. Now what we observe here is, from these both e to the power x we can take common. So when we take it common, it will appear like this, x plus 1, e to the power x came outside, dx is equal to dt. So this equation we will assume as equation 3. So I am going to erase it. So now just see students here, 1 plus x e to the power x and dx. So this complete is what we obtained as dt. So instead of these 3 we are going to write down only dt, and this one is your t. So all these replacement we will do. So we are going to obtain from equation first, second, third, from equation first, equation second, and equation third, we get I is equal to integration of 1 upon cos square t and then dt. I hope it's clear to you. So it's going to be, further it's going to be, it's 1 upon cos square t, so it's going to be sec square t and then dt. So we'll integrate it, and sec square t's integration direct formula is available. What's that? That is 10t. So it's going to be 10t plus c. I integrated it, students. Now this t further we have to replace. So what we assumed as t, x to the power x multiplied by e to the power x. So here we have to further replace it. So it's going to be x e to the power x then plus c. So that's our answer. So like this we had completed question number 8 second part and 9 first and second part also. I hope these 3 questions are clear to you. Further if you have any doubt, you can write in the comments so that I can clear all your doubts. Thank you.